Most persons, being aware of something, are not aware of their own faculty procedure. They merely accept things seen, assuming that this is a natural and normal procedure. It is only after the rise of man's philosophic life, when he began to question the methodology of things that happened to him, that he began to get frustrated over the problem of his own awareness. Prior to this time, he simply was glad that he had this awareness. Gradually, however, the problem of trying to understand intrigued his mind, intrigued his reason. Now, why should man wish to know how and why he is aware? Probably the answer lies in the gradual arising in human nature of certain doubts. From early time, man became aware of the fallibility of his own judgments. He realized that he could be mistaken, that due to the pressure of some psychic factor within himself, he could not depend upon the validity of his own sensory perception. He learned that he had a power by which he could pervert things seen or things heard, whereby he could interpret into something that was not in it, or interpret out of it something that was in it. Therefore, that this process of awareness was not necessarily valid.
Creation is organized and ordered as a thought within the mind of the divine. All levels of creation correspond to one another in a unified and cohesive structure. Every component within creation vibrates according to its polarity, producing rhythm. Creation is a cause producing effects, causing events, producing effects, and new causes into infinity, achieving balance and harmony through gender. The all is mind, and the mind is all. The universe, from the perspective we see it from, is a vast body, comprised of solar systems at its atomic level. The universe is also a thought held within the mind of divinity. This paradox can be resolved in the understanding that the universe is the imagination of itself. On an even grander scale, the universe is a single cell working within an even larger body. Just like every cell in the human body works together to create an existence and an experience for an expression of consciousness. As above, so it is below. Just as the universe is a body, conscious and imagining itself having a physical experience, so is every person a multiverse of cells unto themselves. You're one aspect of a dream within the mind of the all. Since you're one drop of water in an ocean of consciousness and part of the universal mind, you are also the dreamer. You are the imagination of yourself. You contribute to the dream by being what you imagine yourself to be. To an extent, you're also how others around you perceive you, just as they, to an extent, are who and what you perceive them to be. Don't ever fall into the point of view that you're alone and dreaming this reality on your own. We co-create the reality we share with the mind of what we perceive as the universe having the dream, and the mind of all governing all. You are a dream within a dream within a dream. You are not your body. You have a body. You came here to have an experience. You came here to learn and to grow in consciousness. You grow in consciousness by expanding your awareness. You expand your awareness by having experiences. There is an order to truth and a truth to order. Creation is ordered and based in truth. Our universe did not begin in chaos. Just because we exist in a chaotic society doesn't mean we exist in a chaotic universe. If we cannot or will not bring ourselves into a state of being which is orderly and harmonious, then we will be brought into that state of being by creation itself. We, as a species, may go kicking and screaming, or we may destroy ourselves rather than accepting it, but one way or another, we will be brought to order. Order is never a result of chaos. A cell contains 100 trillion atoms, give or take. Each individual cell of your body is a universe, which makes your body a multiverse. Cells reproduce in a process called mitosis. They divide, creating an exact genetic duplicate of themselves. The universe we exist in came into being exactly the same way. The universe came into being through the process of mitosis. Since it is a direct DNA copy of another universe, this makes the idea of one or more parallel universes not only plausible, but probable. This would also explain the expansion of the universe. It is a living, growing organism. You are of a higher order and degree in consciousness than the individual cells, molecules, and atoms that make up your physical body. All of these components give up a portion of their consciousness to contribute to yours. Just as you give up a portion of yours to the next stage. This moves infinitely in both directions. Even though the universe is a single cell, it's still of a higher order consciousness than you or I. As we grow in consciousness and awareness, we move up to higher stages of being. Individuality is an illusion of ego. Consciousness is unified. As human beings, we exist as separate points of awareness within an ocean of unified consciousness. Every person is a creative creation who creates other creations. You're a multiversal paradox of possibilities. You're boundless. You're infinite.